And welcome back, everyone. This is part 2 of this episode. This is part 2 of what we were discussing on this major battle map here. So we took all the miniatures off, the giant horde of miniatures that you can see over here. That's just a constant barragement of undead goodness and all the boss miniatures in the bag.
Yeah, because all undead are good.
Yeah, well, no, misunderstood, okay? They don't really have a mind to choose of their own. The person in the back is telling them what to do. So what I wasn't able to say before is that if we're looking around on the area, there's a constant doorway everywhere. You look, there's open a hole in the back, there's a hallway over here, another hallway up here. It's quite literally a throne room for an on-the-ground Dwarven civilization that hasn't found this room yet, but this guy has. So while the battle was going on, I rolled a d4 for skellies to come in. And I would roll a d4 to see how many would come in and join the fight. And same thing with zombies as well, to see how many zombies would join in the fray every time their initiative on the initiative count would come up. So that they would constantly show up, making an endless stream of horde.
Through all the different doorways.
Oh yeah, it would be random on where they would come in.
Yeah, they just kept coming, pouring in. We're like, okay, it's thinning out, and then
I would roll a 4, and then I would roll a 4 again, of 4 more miniatures just piling in. And if you were watching carefully, it was getting steadily worse on upper end undead. Now, apparently, after talking to some of the players, I was giving details of these little pits here of the basically processed flesh, making skeletons out of it, and having the bones processed up here to make this guy.
And again, this is for episode
18.
Yes, episode 18. Yes,
episode 18, if I remember correctly. And of course, I had to do this. I love doing stuff like that. It's just a basic evil runes things, but as soon as I put this makes it more religious and cultish. Like, it's just basic, but I love it. And these basic magical pylons in the story were actually pulls of black twisted metal that almost had a box shape, but then you twisted it so it had a swirl on the corners of it, and within the swirls you have like strange runes that would, as soon as any form of flesh would get near it, it would basically zap the body and all the flesh would drip off the bone, and then a skeleton would march out of it.
And they kept coming.
Yep, and they kept coming. They kept coming. It's just small things again, going into big things. You can see that there's crates down here that are smaller, and these are over here that are bigger, which you can go to the story and understand why, as they find out on episode 19. I hope you enjoyed this episode of another fun with Dwarven Forge and various other pieces as well. And we'll see you next time. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, everyone. Take care. Keep on rolling.